Got it. Hi, how's everybody doing? It is super late or super early, depending on where you are. But, yeah, I kind of took yesterday off because I don't know if it was a funk, but I just started binge watching a bunch of, inspirational videos, actually with writers. Actually, there's this one professor from UCLA, Richard. What was his name? Richard. Uh, no, not Richard. Brad. Brad. Eh, you might hear the video that I'm about to. Brad Rushing. He's a cinematographer, and it was a short video, but my biggest takeaway from was like what he said about doing work and how he said, once I've set a goal, I don't have to believe in myself. I just have to do the steps that I've committed to doing to get me through, that valley of the shadow of death. And that's worked for me. And it got me thinking about how it's very easy to get into my own head and think, oh, can I even do this? Is it even going to work out in the end? And you start really doubting like your capabilities. And it's happened before in the past. My own personal failures have always crept back up into my head and said, no, you're not going to be able to do this. But the truth is if you've got a goal, then believing in yourself is optional. You know, it is sort of like once you have a destination in mind, all you have to do is just get there in one way or another. You no longer have to go searching for the destination. So it's just once you have that, all you have to do is just create a series of actionable steps for you to take, a series of mini goals, and you don't really have to think about how good you are. And that was a nice thought. So I wanted to share that because that was good to know. And of course, as with all these sagely advices, it doesn't always apply because people are different, but it's something to try. It's worth considering when you get wrapped up in your own head and you're thinking to yourself, what if I can't do this? Well, you can because it's doable. You know, nothing says that you have to be good at it in order to achieve it. Um, what's good is not really up to you. It's just if you feel like it's good enough, well, then it's good. Now, there are going to be other people out there to say, hey, this sucks. You are wasting your time. You probably shouldn't do it. And for them, that may be true. But that has nothing to do with you because you still got it done. And that's an achievement unto itself. And you learned from that experience. And guess what? The next thing that you set out to do, you're gonna do better because you learned from all that. So yeah, I wanted to share that. But yeah, now we have moved on. Crates and barrels were kind of straightforward. I just had to sort of define which types of props I wanted to use for different purposes, and we've pretty much had that narrowed down. With barrels specifically, those are going to be the environmental hazards. Barrels specifically. Uh, I may or may not use radioactive barrels. They seemed like a cool idea, but at the moment, I haven't thought of a scenario where I'd actually use them. So that's gonna be iffy. But explosive barrels is definitely something that I hope to utilize, especially when I start creating like this system of lighting something on fire, having like a trail of flame reach barrels that will explode and give that player that moment of like, yay, I did something. And oh, right, I was gonna make an announcement. Tweet. I had it typed out, didn't send. But yeah, with the crates, I want them to be strictly like for environment purposes. So that sort of creates that sort of creates a list of types of crates, because there are going to be crates that won't move. There are going to be crates that will move, and there are going to be crates that you can pick up and put down, as well as crates that you can smash. And the ones that you smash will or will not have useful items in them. So if that's the case, I needed to decide which is which, right? So prop static, I've determined, are good for large, immovable, indestructible, and basic platforming crates. Prop physics is good for movable crates. The kind that you can scooch along the floor, and it just takes a simple adjustment to its mass to add weight and drag to it. And you can use an item crate for picking up and putting down. It's just really, really wobbly physics, because it's a physics object that you is being affected by all the math in the engine. So when you stand on it, it's very wobbly. I was hoping for something a little bit more stable, but it does work. So I'm probably going to use that a little bit more sparingly. And that's for if it's metal. If it's wood, those are going to be the kind of crates that you can smash open. And we've got like a supply crate for consumables, and you can just create like on destroyed, spawn this, and it'll work. Something very weird about prop dynamics, though, is it's a very static object. Like, you can't pick it up, you can't move it or anything, but you can still do things to it that will trigger an event if you so choose. Like, if I made a destructible crate and then in the game logic I say on destroy, do this or something, I considered it to be pretty much useless, but there may be a scenario where a prop dynamic might be useful. I'm not going to hold my breath to that, though. I'm going to move on to something else. But yeah, that's where I'm at with crates and barrels, and I'm happy with that. And so now I think we're going to get into the more challenging bits with cables and plugs. I want to, sort of similar with the valves, in like you have like an inactive place with the valve until you attach the valve and are able to turn it in order to activate and deactivate. It's going to be kind of the same thing. The only difference is with plugs is they're attached by a cable. So there's going to be some physics happening there because you can't necessarily go anywhere you want with it because the cable is going to be attached somewhere. And that is going to create a flow of sorts from the plug to wherever that other end of the cable is attached. And so it's like there's a lot of questions. It's like, can I attach or detach? Actually, that's something I can ask. First question is like, can I attach a loose plug to an outlet? Like, is it just sitting there? Can I pick it up and just plug it in? And will it be able to generate power? Can I detach an attached plug from an outlet, and will it deactivate when I detach it? Also, can I detach both ends of a plug? I'm going to say attach / detach both ends of a plug. Can I swap an attached plug with a loose plug? So does that mean like if something's already plugged into an outlet, can I pull that and move something there? Can I daisy chain plugs to an extension outlet? So if like the cable's not long enough, will I be able to have like maybe some portable box somewhere that will attach, and then I just plug it to the other end? It's like, and can I charge a portable outlet with a loose plug? Like basically, can I make a chargeable battery and then plug that battery in? And can I turn off that flow of power, and can I turn it back on? See, this is going to be a lot of questions, a lot of trial and error. And the fact that it's 3:45 in the morning right now, I am really just kind of speculating at this point. My concentration is probably going to be shot. But I wanted to at least get started because I was getting a little anxious. So let's get into it, shall we? I'm gonna need to make another room for that stuff. So let's just okay. Yeah, this is fine. So there's that. There's this. Let's bring this out. Also, let's increase grid size. This whole thing doesn't even need to be a hallway, but it's what is. There we go. Dope. Okay. So, for frame of reference, I am probably going to need to jump over to the Zen map, because I believe that's where we started seeing a lot of that plugging, daisy chaining, and all that. There we go. Zen. Interesting naming convention. Well, let's start from the top, I guess. Okay. So, oh, look at that. Right there. Oh yeah, this is where they started doing like the pulley system and stuff. I did think that was pretty cool. Maybe? Probably not gonna be able to tackle that right away, but I am actually going to say hello? No. attach and detach a pulley cable the same way I would a plug. Can I oscillate a lever to push slash pull something? Okay, so that was not quite what I meant to find, but definitely something worth checking out. What is this? Just a particle. Zen marker light. Interesting. It's just a static prop, portable battery. Yeah, I do like those. Prop physics override. TP plug. What's this? Keyframe rope. Ah, yes. These are the things that I need. And you can change the type from rope, semi-rigid, and rigid. Interesting. Can change rope material. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Does it need anything else? Actually, hang on. Output? No? Huh. And what's this? Move rope. Okay. What's this? Boy, this is going to be a lot of childing and parenting. I can already tell. Okay, let's start from the top. Let's grab the static. Ah! I was gonna say, hammer, don't you dare crash on me. Grab that. And then that. And let's grab that. That seems to be... Oh my god, it's also got logic relays. Oh no. Set speed. Oh boy. Interesting. It's got like a little funk button there. Winch. That's what it's called. Okay. Good lord. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know. This might be a little overly complex for me. And it could also be because it's like 4 in the morning for me right now, so I'm just tired and don't want to deal with it. Whoop. All right, let's just gather the resources and see what's up. Got that, and that. Maybe I'll just grab the whole thing and deconstruct it from there. Nope, I should not do lights. Wait, that's a sprite though. So maybe it'll be alright. Now that is a light. Okay. Guess we'll leave it at that. Boy, that's a lot. Copy. Paste it right here. Yo, okay. There's a lot going on there. Let's just see what happens. I imagine there's quite a few broken things there. Yes, yes. So, about this. Can't seem to do nothing with it. All right, let's break it down. First things first, I'm just not gonna bother with all this right now. Delete, 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 delete. Okay. So we have this. It is a prop physics override. Isn't the valve a prop physics override? Let me check. No, go away. No, just prop physics. What about you? It's prop dynamic override. Okay. So prop physics override, I have to assume, is something that you can pick up, whereas prop dynamic you can't. You can use prop dynamic override. What about this? TP plug. Outputs, inputs, mounts, flags. Start asleep. Motion disabled. Alright. Well, let's follow suit. Prop physics override. Set you there. And you are gonna have a plug. TP plug. TP plug 2. Okay, so this is all the cool stuff. Plug holder single. Ooh, that would be nice. TP plug. Okay. Let's hit apply. And let's just name this my plug. Okay. Flags. Don't start asleep. I'm gonna just hit play and see if I can pick it up. can't pick it up, then it's a new problem. Hey. This is already my second cup of coffee, and I kind of want another one. It's not good. Right. So, I can pick it up. It does do things. Alright. Now, what I want to do is actually, let's grab this bad boy and see if I can connect it to you. That's not quite. Okay, that works. And now, let's parent this to my plug and see. I actually need to go pee, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So let's see how this looks. Okay. Hey. Nice. what's my limit? It's like a rubber band. Can I drop it? Okay. Cool. But I can't unplug it for some reason. Oh, you know, I wonder if it's... I don't know anything. Because it's just tagged as sleep, I guess. Okay. Well, let's quit. Yes. And now, let's do this. Let's do a prop static. Stick that in the wall. And change this thing's model to a single plug holder. Right. Okay. Let's just tuck it in the wall. There we go. Should be tall enough. And now, I'm guessing that this is going to be very similar to how the valves are. In that I'm going to need to stick a trigger on that. First of all, let's do a... Well, do I want to use a dynamic override? Does it need to be a physics override? That is the question. So yeah, about that plug. Oh, that's dying. Wait, what? How? Oh, okay, I'm confused. How is it able to use a dynamic / static plug for a physics prop? I don't know. But I guess we'll just have to try it and see. Is it motion disabled? Yeah. Yeah. Start asleep, motion disabled. Why? deploy into that. And so, okay, so start asleep, motion disabled. Disable shadows. Okay, I'm looking at that. Now, this thing is supposed to be rendered invisible by this, I think. Yep. Well, first things first. Let's create the trigger. And it's going to be a trigger once, and it's going to be my plug attach trigger. Okay. Oh, crap. No. Okay. There we go. And to entity, trigger underscore once. Apply. My plug attach trigger. Go, hit apply. Let's have a looky at flags are there. Flags, physics objects. Yep, we need that. And then we have an output. Kill the trigger, kill the valve. Not rotating, so no need to worry about that. But we do need to force spawn the template. Let's do the first two. Kill trigger, kill valve. trigger. Plug attachment. Kill. And then also on trigger for my plug. Kill. And there's something else, I think. This thing. This is WP1. Not really fond of the name, but no big deal, I guess. Need to change its parent, I think, to that. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll just stay where it is. Let's do it just in case. On trigger. WP1. Oh, you can set the new parent. Well, I want to see what happens first before I do that. So let's hit apply. Save 9. Start up. My coffee's gone cold. I want more, but that's already my second cup. It's not very healthy. I'm gonna be like me, all jittery. Caffeine's bad for you folks. Don't ever use it. Okay. So about... Hey! Where'd my thing go? Oh. It's because it is a physics object. Maybe change it to dynamic and see if that makes a difference. Crop dynamic. Flags. Okay. Pick it up, plug it in, and deleted the whole thing. Okay. So then maybe we'll also add on trigger WP1 set parent to what? I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but let's just see what happens. Okay. Huh. Okay. I would just need to reduce the trigger. That was a happy accident because I did not know how that was gonna go. So let's do. We want the trigger to be here. There we go. Try that. Doesn't exactly. Oh, I guess it sets it to like the 0, 0 of wherever it is. Okay. The other downside to this, I think, is if I want to be able to reuse the plug, it's not going to like that. set this to 0. Because I think that's where it's kind of going wrong, is it's attaching to whatever origin I say it is, and that origin is not center. It's like down there. So let's try that. Nope. That did not work. I'll bet it is. It's just parenting to it wherever the plug in my hand disappears. So, say I come at it from this side. Yeah, so it needs to be centered to that spot. parent. I feel like I need a logic relay or something. Might try that next. Set parents. Gonna rename it my cable relay. My cable relay. Trigger it. Okay. Apply that. And then for this output on trigger, we want I don't think a trigger is a way to go. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Let's delete that. Now this. Let's name this thing my attached plug. We want that to be the parent. So for this thing to be killed, add turn on kill. Nope. Hmm. Set parent. I have no idea if this is going to make a difference. And apply. It's not giving me any weird red errors, so let's just see how that goes. I feel like I'm going to need to stop soon because I'm getting hungry and I should probably get some sleep. And also, this is a bit of a speed bump, and I might need to jump back into the Zen map to figure out if this is maybe the best approach or if it's got something else. That did nothing. Okay, alright. Well, then we'll quit, and let's just delete this mess, and... just set parent, and that's the closest it is to working at the moment, so we'll leave it at that. Yep. Okay. Is anybody on right now that is really? Surprisingly, no. There's WoW Grandma. She's this nice lady who plays World of Warcraft. But yeah. Anyway, we'll just call it a night. So I will be back later today. So stay tuned, and I'll see you all later. Cool. Have a good night.